It takes on average 150 to 200 saffron plants to make 1 gram of powder at the store. Yeah. I mean, saffron is like the most expensive spice, isn't it? Heard it's incredibly difficult to get. Like, the conditions it grows in is super weird. Like, there's no real automated process to farming it, so you have to, like, pick saffron strands by hand. I don't know how much of that is true. But yeah. It definitely makes the price make sense. That stuff is royal grade, right? That wasn't bad. Just got 3 saffron. We're rich. 4 saffron. There's some. Alright, we're good on sulfur. We do need lapis lazuli. That node I was mining wasn't very good. See, that looks better. Enshrouded saffron Sugarheart cartel. Bring us all your monies. Nyahaha. That laugh reminds me of the cat merchant from Secret of Mana. I don't know how many lapis lazuli I need. Can't be very many. Keeps giving me 0 XP. Have I hit max level? I think I must have. Mining was one of the ways to power level in this game. Apparently, chopping trees, no experience. Mining, lots of experience. How 7? 7 a good number? What do you guys think? Embrace my dwarf legacy. There's only one game that's ever made mining fun, and that was Deep Rock Galactic. I mean, once you rock and stone, like, there's just no going home. Dig until you find the heart of the mountain or the Balrog. Now, I did play Return to Moria, and I went all the way through that game. It was kind of a broken mess. I assume they're planning on releasing it to Steam in, like, I don't know, 2 years. And I'm hoping by then it'll be a really, really good game. Because when I played it, like, I don't know, you had to be a huge Lord of the Rings fan or really love the concept. Because it was buggy, it was incredibly dull, there was no music at all. Like, well, you could sing. That was one of the best features that game had. Like, when you mined, you just press E and he'd start like singing a little song. Stop it. But even then, that feature bugged for me. And he would always sing the same song through like 90% of my playthrough. Eventually they fixed it. You're a huge Lord of the Rings fan, but you don't play any of their games? You don't think any were handled well? Well, I do know one game, one Lord of the Rings game that was good. And that was Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War. I liked both of those games quite a lot. But they almost have nothing to do with Lord of the Rings. The only real thing they kept was orcs. I mean, like, you could tell you're in the Lord of the Rings world. But, like, really, it could have been anywhere. Now, one game I'm super excited about is Wonder Woman. Because they're the same team that made Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War is making Wonder Woman. And they're planning on using their Nemesis system, quote unquote. It's just procedurally generated enemies. But that adds a ton of replayability, or it could. Problem is they keep trying to add too much of a story, and you kind of get forced into it. When you force someone into a story, like, it kind of kills the replayability. Because every time you're like, man, I'd like to play that game again, I guess I'll grind through this 7-hour tutorial. And that's not as fun. Go figure. But if they had like a good kind of roguelike mode or something like that, I feel like it could go really well. Like, really lean into the procedural generation. I'd say I don't think they're going to do that. Alright. How close are we? Got all the lapis lazuli. We need exactly 1 iron ore. And 24 more saffrons. Your friends asked you to play Final Fantasy XIV with them, and you started, and realized the story is 99.9% solo only. There's like 9,000 hours of it before you can play with them. You gave up. Well, to be fair, it's one of the best written video game stories I've ever heard. It took me a while to realize it too. I wanted to like just dive right in and play it like I would WoW. Like, you just run to the quest giver, then run to the quest, run to the quest giver. If you play it like that, that's a terrible game. But if you read every line of text, like, it's just a really good book. Like, I enjoy a good story every now and then, but yeah. It's just so hard to get in and play with friends. Yeah. I thought about doing a series where I just play completely solo. Like, hop in there, pretend your friends don't exist. Some of these seem to be growing better than others. I wonder if spacing has something to do with it. It really doesn't seem to. Maybe it's just my timing is perfect. But yeah, I was considering playing Final Fantasy XIV as just like a solo stream all the way through the story, not doing like anything else. Like, it would take forever. But I think the entire main story you can play without other players now. And so you can take your time, enjoy all the cutscenes, really soak in the environment. Like, I think that could be really good. I'd watch that. It would take forever. Yeah, if you don't have the end game goals of raiding with friends, it's fine. But that wasn't for you. Yeah. I never really got into the raiding scene. I don't know, I do get jealous of some of the huge friendships that people built playing, like, old World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy XIV. Where they made lifelong friends or met, like, their spouses through video games. It's just such a cool thing to bond over, you know? For me and my wife, we met by online dating and giving each other contracts like, okay, look over the terms and conditions. Do these seem acceptable? And they were. They were quite acceptable. Well within quality parameters. One of your best friends in real life is someone you met in WoW 13 years ago? Right, yeah. I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm a bit of a hermit. You'd think you'd have to be super social to be a streamer. But really, I'm still playing games alone. You're just watching. Which of course you're welcome to. But when I play something like World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy XIV, I just don't play with other people. I like knowing they're there. But I'm a weirdo. I play MMOs by myself. I hear there's a few people who do that. They just don't really speak up. The streaming concept is funny. Like, if you called a bunch of people on the phone and said, "Want to come watch me build a garden online?" Yeah. I mean, honestly, I never saw the appeal until I had kids. And then I was like, I desperately want to play games. But I don't have any free hands. I'm holding a baby for the next couple hours. And so then I started watching people stream. Then I got really into it. I was like, it's almost like I'm there. And it saved me quite a few times from buying games that didn't turn out to be good. Like, I'm going to spy on the Nightingale release for a while before I pick it up, I think. I say for a while, for like a day or two. Because I don't think Enshrouded or Pal World really hit the spot for survival crafting. And you know, I'm exactly as hyped for, or I was exactly as hyped for Nightingale as I was for these. You used to stream more before you having your son than you just AFK too often for it to be viable? Yeah. My kids are about to be 6 and 8. And so they're old enough to sleep through the night, and life has regained its meaning. We don't plan on having any more. And so, like, I can play games. I just have to do it while they're asleep, and they get lots of sleep. You know, I don't need the full soldier set. I do have these Gloom Matron, or what are these? Gloom Monarch, that's it. I think they're the same level tier. So if I got enough padded armor for like the pants, the shirt, and the shoes, that might be enough. Every time you think I go through the hole, you think I'm gonna fall off the mountain. You mean this one? Oh, because yeah. I mean, I've had a couple of weird calls, like you fly down here and out the window you go. And I fast travel while flying. No. Oh, but I can kill myself. All it takes is a right click. Alright, back to the Kindle Waste. We'll get our 1 iron. What was the other thing I need? Do I still need lapis lazuli? Shoot, I can't remember. You think I can make it to that little peninsula on the other side? Well, I head this way because maybe I'll find a lot more saffron. 24 saffron and 1 iron. Yeah. I thought there was something else, though. I don't know. Saffron and iron, definitely most important. Anything cool over here? Maybe something to read? Oh, wait. I've been here. Because you have 16 at the base and need 40? Yeah. Those were the 2 things I needed, but I felt like I also needed... what even was it? Lapis lazuli. Give me your eggs. No egg. Some kind of crystal thing? Shoot. Well, there's the sparks. Yeah, I have 24 sparks and I needed 16 more of those. That I remember. Hang on, did you really just tear through that guy? Takes me like a solid minute to get through one of those armadillos. I'll take the free food, that's the good food. Alright, where am I? I don't know what this is. Rochelle Burrow. Is there anything cool? It's like a garden in there. Grapple plants. I'll take it. Couple saffrons. I have no idea what a grapple plant is. The music makes it seem like I'm about to die. Something spooky in here? Oh, I can't jump smash with this? Salt and glass shards. Neat. Man, we lucked out. We found the saffron hideout. Is there saffron in here? No, dried fur. Did I just smash some saffron? Maybe we'll stop swinging. Because I feel like I just smashed some saffron. Saffron? I feel like there should be treasure here. But it's good to know that this place is here. How much? Got 10 saffron on our inventory. If we came back here. Oh, hi. Like, if we find 4 more saffron just lying around, we'd have all the saffron we'd ever need. Saffron bandits, right? Are there's saffron baths. Seriously, was it just these two guys? I just feel rude. Went into their house, stole all their stuff, murdered them. Paper. I can make a secret bookshelf door. It's kind of neat. Alright, but where am I going, really? Through here? Sure. We're just covering for a shift. Rip. Yeah. Do I need more sulfur? Don't think I do. We shall go get our exactly 1 iron. Off in this direction. Yay, saffron. I didn't realize this was iron. Come on now. There's 1. Always get more than you need. 2. How do you beat this game? Do you have to go fight a boss? I assume so. I don't actually know. I mean, I imagine I just go find the very last boss, who I assume is in the next area. Because there's not very many places left to go. Like, we zoom out the map. Like, there's this red death area in the lower left, or lower right. I guess I never explored these areas. They might have stuff. But if you go farther left here, it's like not available in early access. I assume you can't go north here, even though the map goes on forever. I honestly think that this is all that's left. And so I imagine there's just one big boss somewhere after this. What happens if your Enshrouded timer runs out? You die. There's not much fanfare about it. You just die. Like, you'd think you'd die in some kind of cool and interesting way, but no. Just a regular kind of death. You're not saffron, you're a scorpion. Here, let me touch this. East La Peace. I bet there's a bed in here. At the very least, there's an exploding beetle. Not even a shadow monster comes out and steals your soul or anything like that? No. Nope. It's just bleh. You have died. I feel like they could have made it a lot cooler. Hey, there's a button. There we go. Alright, and now we leave the city because I don't think Saffron's gonna be growing inside. If I was Saffron, I'd be out here somewhere.